All right, they want us to find the product of these two binomials, 1, 2, 1, 2. And product means multiplication. So we're going to multiply them, and we already know how to multiply this. All right, is FOIL, F-O-I-L. We're going to multiply the first two, the outer two, the inner two, and the last two. Now this question is in a section called Special Products. And I wrote it over here, and I put a question mark on the end because I say, what's so special about it? And really, there's nothing special about the way that you handle it, about how you FOIL it. But you're going to see something that happens when we multiply it out. You're going to notice that the middle term is going to cancel out. So let's go ahead and look at it, and we can talk a little bit more about it at the end. Let's FOIL. 8x times 8x, the first two, 64x squared. The outer two, 8x times 7, and that's going to be 56x, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. And then the inner two, negative 7 times 8x, is going to be negative 56x, right? 7 times 8 is 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last two, negative 7 times 7 is a minus 49. Now every time we multiply two binomials, we're going to look for these middle two terms to combine. And in this case, what happens? We have a positive 56 minus 56. And 56 minus 56 is 0. So the middle term actually turns into 0x. It cancels out. Now we don't really need it, but I'm going to leave it there just to show my work. 64x squared plus 0x minus 49. And what I'm going to get is I'm going to get 64x squared minus 49. Now normally when we multiply two binomials, we're looking for our answer to be a trinomial. But in this case, the middle term cancels out. We get another binomial. Now this one has a special name. I'm going to pause this for a second so I can write down some of these special names we need to know for this problem. And boom, here we go. This answer is the difference of two squares, okay? And you're going to see this again. You're going to see the difference of two squares. You're going to have to recognize it when we are going from here back to here, okay? So it's good that we talk about it now. The difference of two squares, think about the word difference, which means subtraction. And then two squares, well, this is a perfect square. 8x times 8x. This is also a perfect square. 7 squared, 7 times 7. So the difference of two squares is what you get when you multiply two binomials that are called conjugates. Okay, very similar to English, where you conjugate verbs and you'll say, I sat, I sit, he sits, right? And they look very similar, but see how the middle is different? So that might help you remember that these two are conjugates. The first two terms are the same. The last two terms are the same, but one has a plus and one has a minus. Okay, so those are called conjugates. We'll see that again. But really, when it says find the product, all we have to do is, as my Aunt Mary said, FOIL. Okay, FOIL it.